it's me. Here on a Monday. Yay! And my cat, Vicky Lou. And this giant cat that I'm riding around. This cat. Just stare at it as I do housekeeping. If you like my content, feel free to follow, subscribe, like, all that sort of fun stuff. I have a book, currently writing a second book. My book is available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and I think you can order through indie bookstores and your local libraries. Have a throne? Feel free to check that out. Just some silly little things on Throne. I have surgery coming up in a month, if you want to eat some stuff towards that. Yeah, I have a card that has all my stuff. I don't do Linktree, I have card. But yeah. Now we're back on Final Fantasy 14 today. And as you see, it's a giant cat. And what can this cat do? What can a cat do? Big stretch. Cleaning. And nice. Anyways, today at Mimar, you can buy some tea. Just drink some tea. Enjoy your tea. Tea. Because it's cold outside. So cold outside. Also, I've been playing a lot of Planet Crafter, and I finally got the one of the newer animals for the Prime World, and it's like this ox. And I made this beautifully colored one. Let me save that image. Let me get that image up, because you guys need to see how cute this thing is. You need to see how cute this thing is. And hopefully that image is... Let me make it bigger. This thing. Look at that thing. Look at how cute that is. I made that in Planet Crafter. I love it. I think it's like the variant 3 horns. I got the pink off of a different species. It's got stripes on it too that are dark blue against the mint green. It is just so cute. I love Planet Crafter so much. See what else I made on Planet Crafter, since I am so completely obsessed with that game. Let's see. Let me show you one other cute thing. I need to show you this other cute thing. This thing. I don't know what they're called, but they're cute. I made one of these too. Oh, I made like 5 of these. Because there's like 5 different variants you can do. So I have like... I'm trying to get all the variants just because they're cute. And yeah, I'm just doing random color palettes. So yeah. Okay, anyways. We're playing Final Fantasy 15. We're going to try and get through the Realm Reborn patches tonight, because we're almost done. We're almost at Ishgard. Now we need to go find Alphino. Alphino is... No, Alphino's in here. Every time I see that guy that's standing there, I keep thinking his name is LaCroix. It's Alphino. It's Alphino. It's a Maric and Diazepam. I don't remember what that guy's name is. We're gonna call him Diazepam. So yesterday, while they were talking, I watched together with Mishishishish. We're trying to get back into doing like gaming and watching stuff like once a week or once every couple of weeks, and we watched together. And oh my god, that movie was hilarious. That makes me glad there's no Fulton, Washington, so we can avoid the melting water. There's a Fulton in Oregon, not a Fulton in Washington. But yeah. And apparently there's a type of eucalyptus that's native to Washington. But the thing is that the eucalyptus that I saw in the movie was clearly Australian eucalyptus, but that's okay. Don't drink weird water you find in caves. First of all, still water can give you giardia. I don't think you want to be shitting your guts out. Anyways, I have not been paying attention to anything Aber's been saying because I've just been talking about the movie together. Sorry, I sent my friend Jules, Jules collects keyboards, like computer keyboards. And so I found this TikTok where somebody had, super thocky keys on it, so it doesn't sound the greatest. It's like clock, 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 clock. But the keycaps were all Vegeta's face. It was like this image of Vegeta. And I sent it to Jules because I want Jules to appreciate the Vegeta, but she also did not appreciate how thocky that sounded. I like my keycaps that I have right now. They're soft. They make a softer noise. They're not that thunk, 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 thunk that I had before, which I appreciated for a while. But then I got annoyed by the sound, so I stopped enjoying the sound. Now I like my softer sounding matcha keys. But because I have a full keyboard, I have like 75 keys, so I had to get like 2 packs because one pack was only 45, so I had to get 2 packs. So I have like extras, and sadly some of the prongs were bent on them, or like they were too short, and a couple of them had missing prongs, so it was a good thing that I had 2 packs of them. But yeah, and they have this like green underglow, or this green glow. So with the RGB keys, the RGB like going in waves and having this nice green glow, the keyboard just looks, I fucking love it. Anyways, Harshafont. Harshafont. What were you thinking, Vicky? Raging you being on dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she gives sufficient forewarning to complete original summon Shiva anyways? Yeah, it's called YOLO. And then engaging the abomination in Mortal Kombat by the Fury, Vicky says the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. Would that I had been there to fight by your side. First he's like, how fucking dare you? And then he's like, man, I wish I was there. I was stuck waiting here for you. But now you're back, and I guess we gotta move on. But I still wish I was at your side. He's cute, because he's like, I want to fight by your side for the rest of eternity. And then you get into a fight that he can't be a part of, and he's like, I wish I was there with you to fight with you for eternity. I love Harshafont. Now we're going to intercessory. Fucking hate English words.
Tissue.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense.
Sorry, I was cleaning my
All
nose.
things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, two rituals have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment.
Garuda's bitch.
Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
I forgot to take my asthma meds earlier.
These primals know well
So while his sexy voice
Ishgard
rings in your
did
ears,
not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
Okay, now I can
I
breathe.
see. Once
Oh,
more,
not through my
I
nose.
Thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgardsormr could return?
Midgard's armor.
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
Hell yeah. Use me.
But of course, you sought an excuse to
The
compensate us
eyeball.
from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies.
Enemies.
Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Yeah.
Choose your next words carefully.
No.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights?
No.
One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is?
Because you stabbed a bunch of people.
Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs.
Damn, I was wrong.
You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
Yeah.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
Oh, that side eye.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity.
Necessity.
The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance.
Get that stamina
Yet as a
build.
pauper is loath
Play some
to
Uma
part with
Musume.
weaker possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up
Oh
their
my
trust
God.
to outsiders.
Americ would love Uma Musume.
But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light.
This isn't Uma Musume, man.
Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
I need to see somebody draw him playing Uma Musume.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart.
True to your heart. Just must be true to
I
your
trust
heart.
you understand that at
'Cause
times
the
my
heavens will
duties may
part.
prevent me from
Baby,
meeting with
shower me with your love.
you. On such occasions, my second in command will speak for me.
What's her name? Give me her name.
Lucia, at your service.
Hi, Alicia.
Pray
I already know
excuse
her
our
name.
reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies.
Spies.
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
After watching Together yesterday, I cannot take that sentence seriously. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. It may have been a mistake watching Together. Because hearing that, after watching that, now my brain is like, I wonder what a fusion between Lucia and Ambric would look like. Oh my god. I need to stop. I need to stop thinking about the movie Together. Anyways, go on.
Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
I know all my past because my
Should
therapist
aught
encourages
befall
it.
one of our shipments, pray inform
Not in
Lucia
that way.
immediately. You
More
may
now.
also relay to her any words you might have for me alone.
Overcoming the trauma way.
Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Time to show your dick.
Certainly.
What's
In
this?
times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem.
What is it?
The results
it?
of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Did you stab him?
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
I'm glad. Tea time.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Yeah, but you were also super fucking pessimistic about shit. You spin me right round. Alpha no. It would seem we have much discussed with friends at the Rising Stones. What you say is true. Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reprisal of the primal threat and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garland Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then, it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized people as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean companion would vanish overnight. Where before we had to be content with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves facing combined might of all of Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Vicky, it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. I don't know why I just read that out loud. Maybe it's to cover the fact that my stomach's going. Anyways, let's talk about breakfast. For breakfast, I had toast with sugar-free cookie butter spread, and it was delicious. And for lunch, I had a meal replacement shake because the water was turned off for a few hours here. Somebody sprung a leak overnight because we're in freezing weather right now. And then for dinner, I had rice, zucchini, and edamame. I also had a snack of just tortilla chips. Fucking love just eating tortilla chips. Like, I don't need guacamole or anything with it. Just give me a bowl of nicely salted tortilla chips, and I will be the happiest fucking camper. Just give me the tortilla chips. I will just eat the tortilla chips. I don't need anything fancy for my tortilla chips. Just the tortilla chips. Though, I have, in the past, used tortilla chips to eat Nutella, frosting, tuna fish, eating it with pepperoni, of course nacho cheese. Yeah. I have not finished the Alliance raids. Not on this account. This isn't alt. So like I need to do the tower stuff, but I will get the tower stuff done before that. I just want to mostly get the main quests out of the way, and so I can focus on that because I'm on Circus Tower now for this one. I just haven't done it. Yeah. And as for hard mode primals, I think I only have one to... No, I might only have one to go. Because I just did Shiva last week. I don't remember what comes after Shiva. Oh, I think it's Keeper of the Lake that comes after this. So I gotta do that. I should probably do Circus Tower. And see how well I do in that one. Because I'm usually a Bard main, but I'm playing this account as a Summoner main. Which, oh my god, the fact that I have to stand there.
Express how glad I am to see you return to us
Let me
hale
turn
and
this down a
whole.
little bit.
Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Curthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Where am I MSQ wise?
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
Let's see. I don't know where I am in MDMSQ right now. I forgot to look at the quest. Yeah, because Urianger gets the quest where he's like, oh yeah, you need to fight these dudes. So yeah, I'll do the hard things.
Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
Can never be certain of anything,
As
Ishtola.
certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Oh, ich hasse die englische Sprache. Ostensibly?
Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart
Ostensibly.
retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
I mean,
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be
Asians can do some
sacrifice
weird shit.
required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not, but full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party
Oh, I am done with 7.4, so I have played all the way through 7.4, and I'm so excited to see what our next X pack is. Like, Dawn Trail is my favorite X pack. Mostly because I really fucking love Wook Malamat. Yeah.
It is time that we re-examined our
Same.
previous encounters.
But I can understand why she has cloudy eyes.
We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
I will sometimes play my main on here, depending on like if there's like I did the Monster Hunter Wilds stuff on my channel.
Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the
She
Echo,
did.
she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth. Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
I miss Midfield, yeah. But yeah,
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to
man.
seek the Keeper of the Lake?
I don't know why they shipped their
Did she not reply
skin tone
that in so
Shadowbringers.
doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes
I just really fucking love the outfit she has in Shadowbringers. It's a really good
Midgard
outfit.
Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is
Oh my
dead and
god.
his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so.
Sometimes I'm tempted to buy her outfit from the shop, but the thing is, it wouldn't suit any of my alts or my
I
main.
shudder to think how they're all connected.
And sometimes I think about making some like a wall that is closest clone as possible. But then I'm like, but I like tweaking them, and if I'm gonna make them a clone, like I can't do certain things with it. Oh, I already claimed that card. So yeah. So I just make accounts like this, where this wall is based off of my mom's little black void cat named Vikilu. I am playing my mom's demonic little void cat who, excuse me, hates everybody in the family but me. From day one, she absolutely loved me. She will bite everyone. She will scratch everyone. She will hiss at everyone. She will just absolutely hate everyone except me. I love wild theories. Go for it. While I'm still creeped out by that book with a face. My face book. Oh my god, please, please. But let that weapon be better than the Facebook so I can finally get rid of this damn thing. Voice of the mother. I like how they have like there's some like some theories that people have that were like, oh yeah, this theory, and when they like it, when they're proven to be true, it's so fucking wild. So that would be something I throw out into the universe, like in a Q&A section, and see what like the actual creators say. But yeah, the wildest confirmed theory that I had seen was people thought that, you know, Graha Tia was supposed to be different color, and then they confirmed that Graha Tia was supposed to be green. I cannot imagine Graha as green. So I'm glad that Kona exists, so we get as close to a green Graha Tia as possible, but not actually green. I like him having red. Oh yes, I just say throw your wild theories out into the universe and maybe they're real, maybe they're not. Oh, here's something I missed about Ishtola. Her cute little side pigtails. Now she has the feathers, and like, yeah, her haircut suits her face, but still. Camp Blue Fog in Northern Thanalan. Wait, real quick. How's my armory chest doing? Good. I do have stuff that I can. Okay. I gotta go to Limza Lominza for that. Boop. Boop. Badoop. Sucks that my FC is based in Gridania, so I have to go back there to get the travel lore. What I think is wild is that there's so many people with the echo. Like, Kryle has the echo, Minfilia has the echo, fucking Iceheart has the echo, and like, why is your particular character the Warrior of Light? If the Mother has given echo to so many people, why the fuck did they not step up to that? That's my big thing. Is like, why the fuck? You've been given this gift. Why don't you go save the world? And it's just, yeah. Oh, it's because we decided to like slap a rock. But like Kryle has the strongest like echo out of everybody. Even after Hydaelyn's gone, her like echo is so freaking powerful. But she didn't touch the crystal. No, she's just Kryle. She's precious. Oh my god, 7.4 killed me. 7.4 killed me. As somebody who loves Final Fantasy IX, 7.4 was so great. I could not pronounce Hythlodaeus' name for the longest time, so I just called him the Bard bitch. Like, mentally. I have troubles with names like that, but yes. And some people just have the wildest echoes. Also, Ilberd. I fucking hate Ilberd. I hate Ilberd. See, I'm German. Ich bin aus Deutschland, and so there's names that the th sounds mostly. The th sounds don't exist in the German language. So my brain, when I saw his name, it went Hythlodaeus. But then they're like Hythlodaeus, and I'm like, okay. Zeus. Zeus. It sounds Irish. This isn't this. Oh, the ultimate ballad. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. You know what? Let's boom. Bottom. We gotta go do this. Zeus? Zeus? See, my German brain goes Zeus. Zeus. Zeus is so much easier. Let's see, wie sagen wir das in Deutsch? Ich kann es immer nicht nur. Actually, I don't think I ever actually learned about the Greek myths in Germany. I mostly learned about Greek myths in America. And so I only know the American ways of pronouncing things. So I know that, you know, Americans are not the greatest at pronouncing things. Because they're pronouncing things like how the English would pronounce things. And oh my God. Just. After growing up in Germany and hearing so many things and then like moving to an English speaking country, pronunciation is not my strong suit. I will say that. As for Garlemald expansion, we might get something in the future. Like, cause like they're heavily hinting that we're trying to help Garlemald like reform and become less communist Russia with the propaganda and shit. But we'll see about that. Because, like, so far only the twins have really delved into that. But I want to actually see how Garlemald can come out of this. I mean, Shadowbringers and Endwalker ruined a lot of things. Like a lot of people's, like, headcans and shit were, like, completely ruined by those. But I don't mind. I like Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is fun. Parts of the world really hurt my eyes. But that was fun expansion. And Endwalker just fucking ripped my heart out, but it gave us so many interesting places. Like, we actually got to go to Charlian, and that was so cool. I liked how they have Labyrinthos underneath that entire place. That is cool. I cried a lot during Endwalker because I got just I see character. I'm like, oh, this character's cool. You learn more about character. I'm like, oh no, I'm attached. Character dies. Oh no, fuck that. It happens to me every single time. Every single time I get attached to somebody. And then they have to die. And then my heart is ripped out. And I'm like, okay, fuck this game. I will not do that again. Then it happens again. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I got attached to Aaronville's mom so fucking fast. I'm somebody who will just like look at a character in one scene and just be utterly attached. Like I'm the moment I met Ishtola, the first time I started playing in 2019, I'm like, I fucking love Ishtola. And then I got to the part where at the end of these patches where Ishtola dies, and I'm like, what? What? What do you mean? But then we get her back, so that made me happy. But I cried because I thought that Ishtola was gone. And then my friend spoiled me on the fact that, you know, she comes back and she gets a cool outfit. So she spoiled me that, you know, Shadowbringers, there's Ishtola. But I cried because I was so fucking attached to Ishtola. And I still am. Ishtola is like one of my number one favorite NPCs in the entire game. She can do no wrong. I will support her wrongs and her rights. I just realized that this is gonna take me away from Camp Blue Fog, put me right back in Mordona. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes my brain doesn't think ahead. Anyways, I have never run this as a summoner. I did not like Alice at first. I disliked Alice when I first met Alice. I was like, I don't like her. She is the worst. And then she starts, gaining more of a personality outside of what Alphino always decides that they should do. And I love Alice. She had so much character development. She got so good. I adore her. I love the twins in general. Like, I don't think there's any of the scions that I do not like. I just realized that I was pushing the buttons that I'm so used to for my bard setup. And I have not summoned the chicken nugget. Oops. And somebody has already killed the dragon, so I'm like, what the fuck am I hitting? Oh. I also didn't like Thancred very much when the game first started. I was not a Thancred liker. I found him annoying. Urianger was too weird. But now I fucking love the two dads. My main is a Mikote. My main is a Mikote, and I love Estola. I love Graha. Those are fellow cats. I fucking love cats so much. Thancred did calm, like Thancred leveled out. Like, oh my god, Shadowbringers calmed him the fuck down. He started seeing people differently and having healthier attachments. That's what I'll say. He had started having healthier attachments. Can you stop following me around, please? I do not like being followed around by a purple ball. Is this where I'd take it? I didn't know what to do with that. I should have switched over to Bard to run this. I'm so used to running this as a Bard. I've been playing nothing but Bard and Dragoon on one of my alts all weekend. Yeah, punchy Thancred. But now Thancred's just like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking let somebody else punch. My hands are tired. These fists need a rest. And that's okay. Let him be a tired dad. Just let him have a rest. Let him go around the world with his husband, Urianger. What did you find out? I like Legend of Korra as an Avatar. I fucking love that series. I am sad with what happened to it with the censorship stuff. But otherwise, yeah, I love Korra. I do not have Lancer Dragoon or Reaper, so don't need the maiming boots. They would make a good fit, glam-wise. Oh yeah. The spicy chicken nugget. Let's fight Acheron. Yeah, like I don't know. I actually never understood why Tenzin had so many siblings. Yeah. Oh, I'm fighting clones. What is this, Star Wars? Fun fact, I don't watch Star Wars movies, but I know that there's something about clones. Like attitude-wise? Or like how they're similar? I'm so terrible at this with a summoner. I should have switched over to Bard. Also, why is this fucking dancer not casting Peloton? We have a dancer in the group. This dancer has Peloton. Cast Peloton so we can all run faster. So I don't keep having to wait for my sprint to reload. I don't have sprint, Hunt Summoner. Oh. Let's summon the spicy nugget and use Swift Cast. Yeah. And let's... Ah! That would be kind of cute, though. Like, as somebody who has siblings, that when I'm around them, I act way differently. I think that'd be cute. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, need to use the lemon nugget power. We do. Like, I want to know more about the twins' family. Like, we have Louis Spa, we have the parents. But what about, like, aunts, uncles, all that? Don't we get to see them? I want to see them. Please? Or maybe, like, she was too ugly to put in a portrait, so that's why I never made a portrait of her, because they're like, oh my god, we don't want to commemorate this thing. But, like, Louis Swa saw past what she was and just loved her anyways. Like, why can't we have more of that in history? Like, oh, my spouse was, like, way too ugly, so we never made a portrait of him, because, like, nobody would want to look at that. But I fucking love them anyways. Why can't we have more of that? Give me people that would be considered unconventionally attractive. Or unconventionally looking. And just... nobody remembers what they look like, but you know that the person that was married to them loved them so fucking much they would move the earth for them. And the moon and all that. But we never see their face. Or, like, be so fucking pretty that if you made a portrait of them, people would go to war for that portrait. So you don't make a portrait of them because you don't want a Helen of Troy situation. Give me more of that in stories. Why? Actually, I'm a writer. Why the fuck don't I write things like that? It's because I write horror. It makes no sense to have something like that. I need to get the nugget ready to fight. Experimental byproduct number 66. Come on. Fight the go. Fight the go. Fight the come lords. They cannot. Do not let them exist. They cannot exist with a name like that. Oh wait, shit. Swift cast is good. Come on, come on, come on. Nice swift cast. Oh no. There we go. Oh. Wow, somebody's a giant frog. I don't know if I should be worried about that or not. Amon. That would be cute if she was Ishgardian. Oh, I got Amon's boots. Hell yeah. Got that bitch's shoes. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay. No. No. I don't. Skip cutscene. I don't need to see the dude. He is. I just want to fight. I want these for the look. Oh, wait. I already got those. I don't need catalyst. Ah! I was about to say, fucking let me in. Are we standing in the circle? I don't fucking remember the mechanics of this fight. I'm usually a bard, so I'm like all over the fucking place. Actually, here's the fun part. I have been playing Final Fantasy 14 since 2019, and there are still bosses where I've not learned the actual mechanics for. I just YOLO my way through the fight and hope I don't die. Except the new bosses. New bosses, oh my god. The newest dungeon, I had to run that shit so many times to get any kind of gear, because gear just would not drop for me. Here I am, running my bard main, and I can't get gear to drop. Oh, okay. Whoa. I am a horrible summer, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm having a fun time. I'm having a great time. I hate having to stand there, wait for my spells to cast. Could be running around shooting arrows into this guy's ass, but no. I insist on standing here and using my Facebook. Yeah, look at this little dude. Just... I'm sorry you couldn't attack anybody. My precious little chicken nugget when you were tiny rock dude, but that is what it is. I seriously think that that their mom has more of a badass side than she portrays. Like I highly think that Alice takes a lot after her mom. Let's say that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I want the hat just because it looks silly. I want the onion. Pass. Pass. Oh, I got the onion knight. Fuck yeah. I got a combination. I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name that we just fought, so I always keep just calling him Sandy. He's Graha. I was so confused after playing this game, and then you see Graha Tia again, and like back when I first started playing this game, I literally skipped all the cutscenes because I'm like, I just want to fight. And then I'm like, by the time I got the Shadowbrings, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll watch cutscenes. Because like, I want to see why people are like freaking the fuck out. So I started watching cutscenes after skipping pretty much all the Realm Reborn cutscenes, and Heavens were the ones because I did not want to deal with the politics. And suddenly seeing Grahati again, he's got red eyes. I'm like, when the fuck did he get both 2 red eyes? And then I played an alt and replayed this. I'm like, oh, wow, why did I skip this? Alice's badass. That's what she is. I love Alice. She's so good. We're gonna touch the purple thing and we're gonna be warped. Nero, just standing off the side. Wow, they're so tiny compared to my cat. Okay, here's something I hate. The walking. I don't like how any of the models in this game walk. Because it looks like they have a fucking stick up their ass and they're trying to walk and keep that stick in place. So they're walking all weirdly with their hips. And it's like, why are you? Why? Midlander women, yeah, but like, God, I have a aura alt. And the males just look awkward when they walk. And the females look like they don't know how to fucking use their hips. So they're walking kind of like how birds walk. And it's so awkward seeing some of these species walk. It's like they just took the basic walk of the Midlander and applied it to all the bodies, and it just looks awkward. Nero, stop. Nero, no more caffeine for you. Oh, be still my beating heart. For a moment, I feared this outing would end in disappointment. My readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. I hated Nero when I first saw him, but Nero's good now. Nero's a good egg. He's an eccentric egg, but he's a good egg. The Covenant is everlasting. Oh hey, it's the clones. It's the color inverse clones. So I took these clones, put them into MS Paint and hit the inverse tool. Yeah. I love your username because I actually have Bananyan figures. So Legendary Banana Cat, I actually have those figures of the cats and the bananas. They're so cute. And yes, I'm doing Crystal Tower raids because I can't get through all the patches without the raids. I'm so glad that in like the later X packs that they didn't tie the raids to being able to finish the X pack, but I understand why they did that because they wanted you to see it because there's payoff later on down the line, but still. Like when I first started playing this game, I was like, oh man, I don't like raids. I don't want to do any more raids. I hate raids. And then I get to the part in A Realm Reborn where they're like, oh, you need to do the raids because we're not going to let you go into the next X pack without doing the raids. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? So I did them. And I'm still not the biggest fan of raids because some of the raids are really annoying. But some of them are fun. I also want to see where the Rogdians are from. And I want to go to the actual, the Viera that live north of Garlemald. I want to see their forest. Yes, the Chateau or the Chateauna are really cool where they're at in Tural. But I want to see where the other Vieira are from. I want to go north of Garlemald. I want to see the forest where those Vieira are from. Because the Vieira that Aaronville's from live a completely different life than the ones north of Garlemald. Because the ones north of Garlemald, they kind of have nesting situations. And the ones from Tural, it's the males that go around to different areas and have kids, and they just keep wandering while the mothers stay home and raise the kids. But the Vieira north of Garlemald are completely different, where it's the females that wander around and the men are territorial. I want to see that. I don't know where the Midlanders are from. Whoa. Oh no, dark purpley threads. The riders are just like, they're just there. Like we got Mikote, we got Rogdians, we got all these other interesting races, and then there's just these people. Like Meteor, the dude that they shot in all the promo art, is just like, hey look, there's just this random white dude that saves the world. He's a Midlander. Where did they come from? They just are. It's not even evolution, they just are. I'm in cloud of darkness. What if we find out that since all the Allegan people look like Midlanders, like that we've seen so far, they're just former Midlanders, what if we find out that the Allegans weren't actually from this world, but they got all their technology going in this world, so all the Midlanders just came from Allegan stock? Because like nobody, not even Grahatia, can fully explain where the fuck the Allegan people came from. They just were there one day. It's like the Malala. They were just there. And yes, if they grow like mushrooms, that'd be funny. Because, yeah. I don't know, that'd just be funny. Now I gotta go talk to Rambro. Oh, wait, let's... Oh, fuck. I was like, I need to hit Mount Relay, and then I did. Like, there's so much of this world where they're just like, we're not sure where these people are from. They just kind of are. So, like, where are they from? Where are they from? Oh yeah, I got one of these from the last Moogle Tomes. I love this thing. I am not 100% sure what it is, but I love it. It's cute. Yeah, you see, like we don't actually 100% know where the fuck the Allegans are from. They could be. It could be like a currently the ninth situation where they just kind of, they're like, shit, we just accidentally sent our main royals to a different world. Oops, let's just live here. I love that Rambo's, like, I can't ever tell if Rambo's just shaved his hair into the symbol or if he like actually has a white tattoo on his head. And it amuses me greatly because like there's fading to the tattoo where it looks like it's actually hair. And if it is actually hair, who is his barber that is so skilled as to carve his hair into that shape? But yeah, like I hope in a way, just like we will definitely learn more about the Malala in the next X pack. That we kind of in a way learn more about original Alagan. Because Grahatia, even though he spent over 1,000 years in that tower, like he comparatively spent 1,000 years in there, he still does not have full Alagan knowledge. Renda Ray. Yeah, I've seen her and like she's cute. But I have not ever seen anybody run around as her. Cause I don't think that hair is available on Mikote. I know who she is. Like I did the Shadowbringer quest where you have the fighter. Oh my god, that was such an annoying fight. I thought I ran around like crazy as a bard. She's worse. And she has better AoEs than me. That's one of the reasons I love playing Mikote, because I can buff, debuff, and I got some sweet fucking AoEs. Yeah, it's not the strongest DPS, but I love it. Yeah, like I know that the Mikote of the Shadowbringer world are different than the ones we have. Well, first of all, they have different names. So I'm not surprised that she's non-makeable Mikote, because I don't think they have a separation as Seekers of the Sun and Keepers of the Moon there. And like I have a Keeper of the Moon because I want the fangs. And Secret of the Sun, they don't have the fangs. Secret of the Sun have the slitted eyes. But Keeper of the Moon's got the cute little fangs, and that's what I wanted. I want the cute little fangs. I want like, and also I think having like the bigger pupil makes them more like palace cats. I don't know if you guys ever seen palace cats. Palace cats have like the cutest expressions. Yeah, I always thought that her name was kind of strange for like Keeper of the Moon, but like, you know, she's an NPC. Who the fuck knows? Maybe she has a Keeper of the Moon parent and a Secret of the Sun parent, and that's how she got her name. Let's go, Rambros. World of Darkness. I want the Cloud of Darkness minion. I have the Cloud of Darkness minion on every single one of my ults and my main, and it is the cutest minion. It's so cute. Ah, yes, Rambros, give me the news. And yes, I'm actually reading what they're saying while talking, but yeah, I have ADHD. I can do a lot of things. Hell yeah, kin lesbians. And then there's Grahatia, who's just into anybody that's a wall. He has no preference. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but like in 7.4, hearing him talk, I think that after doing Wicked for so long, that his voice actor is kind of, in a way, a little bit lost his voice for Gratia, because there was like a noticeable change, to me at least. Because the Gratia I'm used to hearing is a slightly more pitched up talking wise. But this one in 7.4 just sounded more tired than anything. So I think Jonathan is just overdoing it and needs a fucking break. After years of doing Wicked, on top of doing voice work, on top of doing other acting shit, he needs a break. He needs to just take a vacation. Just get all his voice work out of the way. Take a fucking vacation. He's already going to be making bank for the rest of his life off of residuals from Wicked and Wicked, the second Wicked movie. I thought her just saying Nago instead of Nago just meant that she was close to that character. Sometimes it takes me a couple of playthroughs to realize stuff like that. Like the first time I play through something, I'm like, that's cool. Then I replay it with an alt, I'm like, oh shit, there's so much I missed. And Philia's mommy may have, tried to, or like adopted mommy may have been trying to, get her a second adopted mommy. So Minfilia would have 2 moms. Or, Minfilia's parents are just a polycule. There may have been several people that, she could have been calling mom and dad, but we just never met them. I love Final Fantasy. Like, I love the Final Fantasy games. Which, fun fact, I played Final Fantasy VI when it came out in America as Final Fantasy III for the Super Nintendo because it was the 3rd Final Fantasy that was released in the United States. It was not called Final Fantasy VI over here originally. It was Final Fantasy III. I know because I still have the original cartridge. That and Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past taught me English. I mean, I don't consider that really weird because adult adoption exists too. Like, as long as it's like there will be like an 18-year-old sibling that, or like brother or sister that adopt their younger siblings technically as their children. So to me, it's not that weird. As long as, the people are legal adults and can take care of the child, fucking adopt away. And like I said, adult adoption exists. Like if somebody needs an heir, they can adopt an adult to take on their name and then their, stuff and be an heir. It doesn't have to be a blood heir. So yeah. She just looked at that child and be like, you're mine. I'm completely fine with that. I mean, as somebody who almost adopted one of their nieces at the age of 22, as long as you're a legal adult and can take care of a child. I mean, she's hot even in the grandma dress. Like, the clothes don't make the people hot. It's them that makes it hot. She pulls that dress off. I like. Oh, here's what I have some problem with. There's characters in here that they get put into these outfits where you're like, oh shit, somebody's gonna goon over this character. And then the character opens their mouth and you realize that they're just an adorable little cinnamon roll. And you're like, why are they making you look like a thought? And then there's characters where you look at them and you're like, you're how old? I'd still hit that. Like her, the grandma dress aside, you can take the grandma dress off. She'll be hot either way. What I'm more sad about is the fact that Mikoto have one of the lowest lifespans. Like, canon-wise, they do not live that long. They have a slightly shorter lifespan than Midlanders do. So, like, for all we know, she already feels like a grandma at 37 years old. Mikote need a longer lifespan. I'm pretty sure my Mikote main has gone through her 9 lives and then some. She's died so many times. Thank fuck for resurrection spells. Wait, if somebody resurrects you, instead of you going back to an Aetherite to be resurrected, does that mean that cancels out your death? Or the Aetherite reviving you, does that cancel out your death? Or do you like have to actively bin in the Aether River like Ishtola was to be considered dead and then come back? Like how would that work? Because if we're talking 9 lives, my Mikote would be out of lives. Like she would have been out of lives like before I even hit the first dungeon when I first played. Also, Graha being so extra. I love him. As much as I love the tower raids, I also think they're very annoying. Because I remember my very first Moogle Tome event before I unlocked the other raids in Heavensward. I got stuck doing the darkness one, Tower of Darkness, like 5 times in a row, and I got so sick and tired of it. So the Aetherites and Summoners resurrecting you cancels out all your deaths. So the Warrior Light has only canonly died once because everything else has just been canceled out. That's good to know because that means that my Warrior of Light has 8 more lives left. The other Warriors Light who not Mikote or, the Lions, the Hrothgar, they're kind of screwed. They're going to run out of lives. But, the Hrothgar and Mikote, they still got their 8 lives. Cool, that means I can die 8 more times and just be fine. Well, die, not die, resurrect. Which, that's wild. That Aetherites can resurrect you. You can just go back to one of those and be resurrected. Man, maybe Harshafant should have touched an Aetherite. He would have come back. Lahabre actually is. Like, it's scary how much he has influenced and done. Like, holy fuck. And also, the first time I read Lahabre's name, I couldn't understand his name. So, for the past 6 years, instead of calling him Lahabre, I just call him Bread. He's just Bread. So every time I see Lahabre, it's Bread. So Bread is the most successful Ascian. No, I don't have dyslexia. My ADHD just makes me think of weird things when I see names. And if my brain is like, the fuck is that name? He's just Bread. Yeah, he just, God. After finding so much more out about him after the Pandemonium raids, it's like, holy fuck, he did more than Emmett Selk did. Like, Emmett is like remembered for so much shit. But La Brea, just Mr. Bread himself, Mr. Wonder Bread, he was like, yeah, I want to do this, so he does it. Emmett Selk makes fucking clones of himself so he can keep being soulless. But La Brea is just like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna keep jumping. I'm just gonna keep going to body to body to body. I'm gonna fuck around with the world like that. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, his wife's so much worse. Oh. When you get to Athena and you're just like, what? What? This man ruined my life, but she could have been worse? What? And the fact he had a kid? I just. The pandemonium raids, oh god, they broke my brain so much. I did not expect so many revelations, especially about the fact that they fucked. Asians actually having kids. And it could be. What I'm so excited about is the fact that we're finally seeing the last Asian. Like, people were thinking that the next Ekpak had something to do with the ASEAN we've never seen. And then 7.4 happens, and you're like, finally. Finally. One more motherfucker to kill. And that's actually funny that Xenos is Hades' great grandson, because now we see where Xenos just gets the obsession, because like Hades was fucking obsessed. I felt so bad for Emmett Selk when he got like all of his memories back from his past life, and he's like, oh shit, I was that cringe. Or his future life, and he has to admit he was that cringe. Oh no, Graha. Graha's like, ugh. The more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I'm consumed with remembering something ancient but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eyes rests with Aleg. And then he gets a second red eye, and it's like, shit. You look hotter with two red eyes than you do with the heterochromia. Or as that one meme, my cat's got homophobia. Yeah, let's go through World of Darkness. Xenos, like, I am in the camp of I don't love or hate Xenos. I appreciate him for what he brought to the story. But I'm also really fucking glad he's dead. Like, he had to go. Like, yeah, those I love the Matrix. I don't like the incel fan version of the Matrix. I like the actual Matrix. I haven't seen the newest one. But yeah. Agent Smith wishes he was like Xenos. Agent Smith is obsessive, but Xenos takes that to like, he's like, hold my beer to Agent Smith, and it's so much worse. Oh, if the Matrix had someone who is truly like Xenos, Neo would have never won. We would have had one Matrix movie and it would have ended depressingly. Agent Smith is nowhere near as obsessive. He is obsessive. I can see the comparison. Holy fuck. Xenos is like taking a show you. Agent Smith. And somebody who just loves to fight and put them all together. Yeah, archetypes wise, yeah, they're similar. But man, I finished Doki Doki Literature Club, and oh my god. I did every single route and then did the Monica route and just I was actually playing that on my channel, but I had to stop before the Monica route. I never did the Monica route on stream because that game just broke me. Yeah, I think that just makes me think of The Sims. Like, speaking of the Sims universe, he's that Sims that's aware that there's somebody controlling, and it's hilarious. Okay, we're gonna do World of Darkness, and then we're gonna get back to MSQ. Because holy fuck, we're already an hour and a half into this, and I thought I was gonna finish MSQ today. But no, now we're getting distracted with Grahatia, who's just standing there looking forlornly at the tower as he debates his existence, as he debates who he is. And then there's me, almost 2 feet taller than his twink. You know what? If I water him, no, if I face him, now water him, will he get taller? Are you gonna get taller? No, no, still the same height. Okay. As somebody who has knowledge of history, there was parts of Stormblood that made me highly uncomfortable. And other parts of Stormblood were not that bad. It was, to me, it was not the strongest of the X packs. I liked Shadowbringers for... I love the world. I love the lore of the world. I liked some of the characters. At times it was too bright for my eyeballs. Holy fuck, some of those areas just hurt my eyeballs. Like the fucking purple forest. I hated being in there because that hurt my eyes. Like, I appreciate each X-Pack for their own thing. Like, A Realm Reborn, despite the fact that when I first played it, I skipped all the cutscenes because I did not care for the politics. After replaying it, actually going through all the cutscenes, I have more of an appreciation for A Realm Reborn. Heavensward, I like the fact that we got to kill the Pope. I enjoyed killing the Pope. I actually get to say that I killed the Pope. And not the actual Pope, I got to kill a Pope in a video game. What better brag do you have than you be like, hey, I killed the Pope? It's fucking hilarious. Stormblood. I liked some of the lore. I did not like some of the NPCs really pissed me off. And they still piss me off. Like the East Alana Trading Company dude, I can't stand him. Hot Cock or whatever his name is. I don't remember his name. He's the blonde-haired guy who just stands out with the black glasses. Yeah. Stormblood also has the biggest divisive people who some of the people really fucking hate it, some people really fucking loved it. I'm like in the middle camp. It's there. It helps bring the story along. Shadowbringers was trying to set us up for Endwalker. So it was going to be gorier and more horror and more gritty. Because first of all, we're not in our world. We're not in the source anymore. We're now in a completely different world. Completely different rules. With an enemy that is so much more vicious than what we had in the first. Then we go to Endwalker. And Endwalker is like a culmination of everything that we've done. It gets so fucking depressing. And it's showing that our warrior of light is beaten down, losing hope, trying to hang on. Because you see that your character, there's less and less expression, less and less happiness after winning fights. So yeah, like going from like the happy-go-lucky, yeah, I won the fight, to, was this fight worth it? To through all the X packs was great. And then you save the world again, and you're being told we don't need the scions anymore. You guys do whatever you want. You're free. We can do our own stuff. And then you start Dawn Trail, and you're a mentor now instead of the person that stands out and the person that has to be in the forefront. God, there's things I love about every single X pack. But I will say that Dawn Trail is my favorite because I actually really enjoyed being the mentor over being the main character. Helping Wook Lamat out instead of being the one who does everything was great. It was wonderful. I think the biggest thing that pissed me off about Stormblood is the simple fact that all the fucking Aether Currents were in such weird areas. Oh, keep the lines apart, keep the lines apart. I do not want to wipe out in the first area. No, no, keep them apart. Don't bring them together. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Where's my chicken nugget? Okay. Okay, good. I've been in this area where everybody got wiped out by an attack that those three-headed lions do because somebody put all of them in one area. Oh no! How the fuck did I die? Oh well. I died. Because I looked over at chat instead of paying attention to my screen. See, in that case, you have to look at it as more of a, with Golul Jaja, you have to see it's more of a cultural lens than a character lens, where you know, you want your boys to like do all this stuff, you know, leave the house, do all this stuff, but you want to coddle the girl because she's your precious princess, and that was the thing that, you know, where he was actually a horrible father at. He coddled her while expecting her to be strong. Because, like, if you look at the culture they're supposed to be, it's not unexpected. Fuck these hourglasses. Come on. Please stop. Stop. I hate that. I hate. Okay. Good. Oh, I thought I summoned that already. Oh, that tick, tick, tick. See, it probably, I don't know. like I grew up very European, but I grew up around a lot of people, and like it's not uncommon for like some cultures to be like, oh, I'm going to coddle the son and then expect the son to, take care of shit. Or I'm gonna coddle the daughter and like get mad she is not like this strong warrior woman. It's just a failing of parenting because like they wanna protect a certain child and then they're like, LOL, go do great things, go do this shit, and then they're like, oh shit, I never taught the child to do this shit. Doesn't make him a bad father, it makes him he's not the worst father. He is just he did what he thought he had to keep her safe and to make her strong. And unfortunately, it came at the expense of her not knowing her culture. It happens. And it doesn't help that Kona also, in a way, treated her as if she was to be coddled. Kona did not help. He was trying to be the protective old brother and trying to do things so she would never have to. And so they just did it out of love, and unfortunately that means she has to learn on the fly. But it happens. I've known people who were like coddled like that all their lives, and then they're like thrown out into the real world and they're like, shit. But she did a really great job learning. Well, when you do some of the patch stuff, like you learn how Kona was adopted, and then he's like, oh, when I saw, or when I met Wuklamad, I was like, oh my god, I need to protect her. She's just a pathetic little thing. So we get like hints like that, but yeah, it would have been fun to see echoes. Yeah. There were some things that I kind of wish they had like explained earlier, but I can kind of see why they put it off. There's no such thing as a perfect story. All stories are going to have failings and like oh, I wish they would have, I wish they would have. And sometimes you don't even get like information until like years later about like how somebody was supposed to be. So yeah, I enjoyed the story for what it was. And also just the fact that we got female Hrothgar. I love the lion ladies. They're so cool. I mean, I'm running around as Hrothgar. So yeah, I can't hear the name Hrothgar without thinking about Skyrim. Because of the mountain being, the third of the world being named Hrothgar. Hi Hrothgar. But yeah. I enjoyed the fact that we got to go to like a completely different culture. And also they had tacos. Like I might be white, but I fucking love tacos. I prefer soft kind of Baja style tacos over like crunchy tacos. Because I like this acidity. But yeah. Also we're fighting a 5-headed dragon. Oh god, I just noticed that person's name is Boba Straw. Now I want some boba. I want some taro boba. Oh yes, now I can summon the different types of chicken nuggets. Wah. The head of poison shattered. We broke a head. The dragon grows a new head. Oh. Oh, I'm not close enough. There you go. That black mage had a higher cast radius. No, he's not close enough to that. There we go. Yeah. A lot of those story things, it's just, the creators of Final Fantasy 14 are getting old. And they also had, you know, a whole bunch of shit to contend with. Wah! There's a lot I wish they would have done. You know, they're getting old. They probably didn't think about that stuff. Or if they did, you know, they'll write shit in. Like what I love the fact is like that yes, in the patch stuff we get to see Galulja's mom. Like I have to contend with the fact that Galulja fucked. I still hate that. I hate that. He God. Oh no, not Bakulja. Yeah, oh my god. There's characters that have kids that I'm just like, I never want to think of you as somebody who had game. Wait, I am an A. Okay, A goes this way. Hi. I'm so glad that these raids are easy enough where I can just kind of, in a way, ignore them because there's a whole bunch of other people. Oh. Oh no, I got swallowed. Ah. Okay. Thank you. My sprint. Where jump? Where jump? Where jump? Where jump? Hello? Hello? Hi? Hello? Oh, there. There you go. I was like, where jump? I want an adventure that takes us to Lindblom in the Final Fantasy IX universe because I want to see what happened to Lindblom since we've seen what happened to Trino, and I'm okay with running around with Cryle. Fuck yeah, Cryle's cute, and plus you know we get to learn more about her backstory. And yeah, I kind of wish those characters were used more. I don't know if they ever will be. Ah, fuck. Okay, it's the doggo. I have not done this fight in forever. I'm just gonna wait till my chicken nugget has released its power. Yeah. Also stay away from Waggy Tail. Do not get swallowed. Because I do not want to get bored. Do not get slobbered on. Oh, disgusting. Ah. I have, in my entire time playing Final Fantasy 14, managed to never get swallowed by this dog. Because if there's one thing I hate, it's being bored. I hate the concept of boring. I hate the thought of boring. And I do my best not to get swallowed by creatures in this world. Ah. Yeah, we do need all that. Can I pick this? Need to stop thrashing around. Stop. Oh, ah! Wow, why are you so rude? Yeah. Oh, I should not be standing here. Whoop. There we go. Okay, I should be good over here. Good. I resurrected somebody. Oh, could you not, my dude? Get it? You hate cats. Still, that's rude. Sometimes I forget I can heal while I'm a summoner. And yes, I would fucking love body diversity. As for Yugiri, I could always use Yugiri. Oh no. What's wrong with me? Oh my god, fine. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I died. I got affected by something. Oh well. See, I don't think they're gonna do that, because like the scions that we're currently traveling with are some of the most popular ones. So as much as like we want like diversity and shit, oh my god, I just thought about it. Since we are going towards the Final Fantasy IX world, there is a species there. I don't know if we're going to get them as a species, but if you know the character Freya from Final Fantasy IX, she's like a mouse person, a rat person. I would fucking love that if that is a new race that we get. Oh, as somebody who loves nostalgia bait, I'm so here for 9 stuff. Final Fantasy IX is one of my favorite games. Like, I hope there's differences in this world. It's not just like true to 9, because I know they want to do a 9 remake. But that we get like tie-ins and actually, you know, see some of the progress in the 13. Maybe through 9, the 9 world, find a way to travel to the other worlds. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, where'd my cart? I think I don't know how much original stuff we're gonna get other than, you know, NPCs. It's just up to what they feel like doing. Like we really have no control over it, and I'm just gonna enjoy it no matter what happens. I'm one of those people that's just like, yeah, give me new game stuff. Oh, I forgot. We got the winds. We got storms. Let us go beneath the bounty, like Emmett Selk told us to. Have you been beneath the bounty? No, we have not, because we have not been able to go there yet. Oh fuck yeah! Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just that's all we do. Let me go into the ocean. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping it was an actual ocean. Like, I'm afraid of the ocean, but that would make it cooler. I want to see the world with the Malalas. I want to see their island. No one is doing. Oh god, there she is. I love that Azaya is a tiny little dragon now. I love how tiny she is. She's so cute. And I'm skipping that so I can actually commend people. Fuck. Commending somebody random. Agreed. Us. What are you? Yeah, sure, why not? Us. Pass. Yeah, why not? For the glam. I'm not getting anything. Yes! I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. My husband got a package and it scared the shit out of me because I'm like, what the fuck? I hear cardboard being cut. And it's just my husband. Oh no, our defeated cloud. Oh no, Doga. Oh nay, can you hear me? Nero. Oh no. Oh no. Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more voids? One of the few times where Nero actually looks cool. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you purple? That'd be cool. I don't know if we're actually going to get new classes yet. We won't know until the next fest, which I think is in May. Unless they decide to give us, like, hints as to a new one. Well, it'd be cool to get a new physical range. Like, as much as I love Bard and all that, I need more ranged. Oh my god. Give us a tank that uses a hammer. Please, please, please. We have two characters. We have Nero and Gaia, and they have giant fucking hammers. Give me a class where I can have a giant fucking hammer, and I will tank. And I will tank, and I will learn how to tank. Yes. And that dude. But yes, give me a hammer. I don't care that warriors and marauders get a hammer on occasion. They're mostly axe based. Give me one where it is nothing but a hammer. A giant fucking warhammer. And I also have silly hammers. Just give me a hammer. And if somebody who plays that and on their stream does not at least one time say it's hammer time, then they do not deserve to run that class. That should be like a requirement. You need to say it's hammer time at least once. Because you have a giant fucking hammer. Why not bring in the spirit of MC Hammer? Go, stop. Hammer time. And then sing, music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. Yes, I know the lyrics to that song because I grew up with that song. And it's one of my favorite songs of like all time. But yes, no, you must flee. They're clones. They have to stay here. No, you see, Graha. You can save him. Since Grati is an all-rounder, I want him to tank with more than just Paladin. Let him sometimes tank as a warrior. Let him sometimes tank as something else other than just a Paladin. God, yeah, you're royal. Now we just gotta give you another red eye. I know that it's the first child that gets the Alag eye, but I want to know if in Grahatia's line, if he ever has had, like, if there's ever been a female that has had the eye that then passed it on. I want to know about that. Also, I need to finish my tea. It's ice cold. Hildy, I thought, had red eyes because she was half-blooded, and like her two parents' races just mix that way. Because there's several characters with red eyes, but like he specifically came from the island where the last city Alags went. Hildy, if I remember right, had a Midlander and a Lazen parents. So that's why she did not look fully Midlander, but not had the huge height of the Lazen. Which I still find it fascinating that all these races can technically breed with each other. But I still need... Yes, legally distinct Tifa, definitely. Oh my gosh. I kind of wish that Nero had stayed like this for the rest of the game. That he still had like that purple hue on him, but no, he goes back to being just regular Nero. He should have stayed purple. Maybe Sid would have like appreciated him more. And Gra's gonna be like, I gotta stay in the tower. And you're like, no. And he's like, sorry, I gotta do this. I do like at the end of Shadowbringers where your character just kind of fucks off and then comes back with him. I would love Emmett's hair, like, especially if he can be on a Viera, because I have a male Viera who I would love Emmett's hairstyle on. That would be so neat. He and we already have a similar style too, so I can kind of see why they haven't brought it out yet. So yeah. If that light dies, we're stranded here. Hurry, run faster. Oh no, Nero. No, Nero can't move. Nero's out of energy. No, we can't leave you. You become sort of plot relevant later on. I don't need you. If I die here, it will be because I bloody want to. I fail to master the darkness. I will not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will, but remember me, son of Alag. I am Nero Tolskaiva, and the man who will yet outdo Alag. And Garlemald. May Crystal Heart again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Well, it sort of is in Shadowbringers. Go, damn you. No. That would be cool having Yotsu use kimono. But then people might demand oh god, Tsuki her child form. That'd be kind of funny if Hydaelyn is talking to him. Oh look, he's normal now. Fucking run, you dumbass. You run so funny. Like everybody else is like the run, and then him is just like his leggies going so fast. Of course, his husband would save him. Well, his ex-husband would save him. Heidelin. I love Heidelin. I hated the fact that we had to kill her, but like she just like randomly talks to you, and you're just like you're listening to the most thrilling conversation ever, and she'll be like, "Remember, you have to save the world," and you're just like, "Where the fuck did that come from? We're talking about chicken nuggets," and she'll just never not talk to you again for months, and then you'll be fucking asleep, and she'll wake you up going, "Remember, you have to save the world." It's like, I was fucking asleep. Could you not? I was having a nice dream. Like, I want to see people, I want to see NPCs who will talk to you about how upset they were every time Heidelin talked to them, or every time they were forced to see an echo. Because everybody who has like echoes and like talks to Heidelin, they're just like, "Oh, it's a blessing. She talks to me. Mother has chosen me." No, I want to see people who are upset. Yeah, Vinod. She. I love her for the fact that she just went, "Fuck y'all. I'm gonna kill everybody, so I can save as many people as possible in the future." She kind of had the right of it. But yeah, no, I want to meet NPCs who have the echo, who will tell you that how pissed off they are that Heidelin talked to them randomly. Like they could be doing something, they could be washing the dishes, and Heidelin would start talking about shit, and they'd be like, "Did I ask for your opinion about how I put my dishes up? No, no." So yeah, I want to see people who I want to meet NPCs who are pissed off about having the echo. Please, not everybody would see having the echo as a blessing. I want to meet characters who are upset about supposed blessings, who are just like, "I didn't want this. This has ruined my life." Because there is no way that everybody would love having something like the echo. They would appreciate being blessed. I want to meet people who are pissed off at supposed blessings in this game. Give me that. Like Graha, he's like, "Oh shit, I'm a royal blood." But the fact that he decides to stay behind to take control of the tower, he's not fully 100% happy with that. Ordola with Resonance Foresight versus Estinian. That is... Well, first off, Estinian would have to see her as somebody worthy of fighting him. Because he's gotten to the point where he can just look at somebody and be like, "I want to fucking fight you." So if he looks at Fordola and be like, "I want to fucking fight you," yes, we can have a fight. But if she were to just challenge him and he just would be like, "Eh," you can't force Estinian to fight. If he wants to fight, he will fight. So if he sees us, so we would have to get him to fight Fordola in the first place. Between the two of them, it'd be close, but in a way I can see it being Estinian because he is just too fucking stubborn to quit. He does not know how to quit unless somebody stops him or somebody actually overpowers him. That man is just as... Okay, so quick thing. Vicky Lou, my mom's cat, her name, she has a middle name. It's Fight Nugget. Because she will fucking fight everything. She will fight everything. Estinian would have the middle name of Fight Nugget because he just fights and he will not give up. He will just keep fighting until he's fucking knocked out or dead. So Fortula would have to contend with the fact that even if she knocks him down a few times, he's just going to get the fuck back up. He's going to keep going. He's going to be like, I'm not done yet. She knocks him down again. I'm not done yet. She'll take off one of his arms. He'd be like, I'm not done yet. I can still hold my lance with my other arm. So it would be very close. And it would either end with her too fucking pissed off to keep going because he just does not want to quit, or he actually somehow wins. But like Fortula would not be able to win against him unless she actually gets him knocked out or kills him. Because Estinian is just... He does not know how to stop. Like the only reason he stopped fighting Goluljada when you start Doncho and you come in is because not only did he see Goluljada be distracted, so he's like, oh, his heart's not in it anymore, but then he realized that a true adversary for Goluljada was in the room. That's why he stopped. Otherwise, those two probably would have gone on until the fucking palace was destroyed. Gaius versus Thancred. Oh god. Gaius has the advantage of still being able to access ether. Thancred, outside of his physical strength and being able to use his gun that has bullets where other people put magic in it for him, would just be outclassed by Gaius. Well, Gaius would probably still have one up on him because, like, Thancred is completely cut off from it. Or no, Thancred's completely cut off from it, and like he just it's something that can't be fixed. Gaius, in a way, I think Gaius would still have the upper hand. Because not only does he have military training, he then also has other experience. And for Thancred, yes, he can do rogue stuff, he can do ninja stuff, he can do gunbreaker stuff. But I think Gaius, training-wise, would just have the upper hand. Though Thancred also suffers from the problem of when can you get him to stop fighting. Gaius would know when to back off and when to press on, because like he's a guy who thinks like that. He thinks like that. But Thancred suffers from the same disease that the other fucking scions suffer from. It does not know how to stop fighting. That is another man you would probably have to outright murder to get him to stop fighting. Gaius, oh god, Gaius would probably, do like a tactical retreat type thing. Yeah. Gaius, in the long run, like, unless he did a tactical retreat just because he feels like he owes the Warrior of Light, he also would just... He would know how to press on, and, like, he has experience that Thancred does not. And yes, how did he survive that wreckage? Like, is the armor that good? Off. Fuck right off. We're about to finish the Crystal Towers and then move on with a little bit more patch stuff. See, once I get chatting, I get so distracted. It takes me forever to get stuff done. Like, there's one time where for an hour I talked instead of actually doing stuff in this game. That's why I'm like not as far ahead as I want to be. I think I have like 4 more Mondays before I'm off for a month because of surgery. I'll be sort of into Heaven's Word at that point. Graha's gonna go into the tower. Graha's found a new place to live. Okay, so Rambros thinks it's technology that gave Graha his red eye, but if you read some of this stuff and you find out, like, from Gaius, it's because people fucked. It's not technology that gave Graha the red eye, it's because people fucked. And somebody looked at their Mikote and went, good enough. I had kids that way. That's how it's passed on. I don't think in the long run the Allegans that ran off from this place, that escaped to where Graha's from, were too picky with who they shacked up with. The Western town was fun. And yes. Oh God, the music. The music. Like, having nostalgic music mixed in with like newer beats and stuff like that, or remixes of old songs and stuff. Loved it. And I actually liked Solution Dine because, as I joked with my friends, we were just inside of a computer that was running an NVIDIA graphics card. We were literally inside of a computer where, you get to see how the RGB goes hard, and half the time you're blinded by how bright pink shit gets. So just imagine being inside of a graphics card, and it just makes that place funny. It's like people are living inside of a graphics card instead of a desktop tower. And not like the place where all the government is. That's just, your motherboard. You go to the motherboard to figure out your government solutions. The stuff where all the, where you do like exchange for stuff, that's your SSD or your hard drive. That's where all the information is kept. The apartments that people live in, I don't know, maybe that's a video card. I like Solution 9 for what it was lore-wise. How after Sphene and them using Electrope, they had such a huge industrial revolution where they went from how you saw like the castles and stuff like that and how Trainos still look to a futuristic society, and then moving into the first, and then having even more, like having people from the first show up and then having even more of a revolution. It's taking an evolution of society and adding crack to it, and all of a sudden, nobody sleeps, and you suddenly wind up living inside of a desktop tower. You go from living in brick and wooden buildings in a medieval type town to, holy fuck, everybody has computer chips that make sure that they don't die attached to their heads. I thought that was wild that Electrope managed to do that for society. They did not have any other outside source. It's just like, damn. And I hope that we get to go back to the 13th and see more dark gothic stuff. That would be so cool. Like, have the Void Sense Zone be influenced more by the outside world. I want the 13th to kind of be like super dark gothic. That'd be so cool. Oh man, Man, the Tsukuyomi fight. There we go. That's a Tsukuyomi fight. The fact that that has an Unreal. I struggle with the regular Tsukuyomi fight. I don't understand how people do the extreme, the savage, and now the Unreal versions of that. And I think it's really cool that they have these strategy boards now. If I were to actually want to run that stuff, like, because I hate watching videos of other people fighting. I hate being told, watch this video so you know how to do that stuff. I don't learn that way. But you give me a strategy board and show me where on the board I'm supposed to stand. Like they have this now. And I don't have to be in a voice call with you to get this done. Because I don't want this fight do a fight like that while on a voice call. There's gonna be way too many voices. I'm gonna be way too overwhelmed. I'm gonna get overstimulated and I'm going to die a lot. But the strategy board thing, fucking great solution. And that would be cool. That Coliseum thing, that would be cool. That reminds me, I need to do the Hildebrand quests on this account. Just so I can unlock the Gilgamesh fights. Because Gilgamesh is fucking hilarious. And I want that green chicken. I want that green chicken so bad. And like I said, Gilgamesh is hilarious. But now we gotta go watch Grahatia be sealed into a tower. We got none of the ARR patch done. Instead, we got the tower raids done. Oh, if you want a link lodestone, like, oh, I don't think I have it set where anybody can do it. If you can whisper it to me, you can send it in a whisper, but I have it set where only mods or myself can add links to chat, because I have had, unfortunately, people in the past try and send malicious links. But yeah, if you ever need to send anything to me, whisper. I think my Instagram DMs are open. Steady Deremoto on there. Ah, my lizard friend. My little. Actually, no, this is reptilian. This is a reptile. My little reptile friend. You know what I'm going to name you? I'm going to name you Goose, because you kind of look like a goose. And geese are vicious. I know it's son of Saint Cognac, but the first time I saw that, I thought it said cognac, and it's not cognac. Since I mostly focus, like when I make an alt, I will pick a job that I focus on with alt. So this one is Summoner. So if I ever feel like doing Summoner on my main, I'll know how to do Summoner. Let's see. Where are you at? Genova? Oh. Genova. I don't think I have an alt on that one. I have done some ninja. Ninjas. My only gripe with ninja is that it takes what monk does, but makes it a little more complicated. But it's not a bad job. I struggle with Viper though. Like I struggle hard with Viper. And your character is very cute. Auralia, that's a pretty name. She's very much a Minfilia clone. Also, I just forgot that I was talking to my best friend and the water was shut off earlier, and she's just like, hours later, she's like, is your water back on? It's like, yeah. See, I was not here for 1.0. I didn't join until 2019, and that's like years after the game was wiped and then brought back. So I don't actually know what any of the characters look like beforehand other than character art. So, to me, everybody just looks the way they do. Sid is just like, we'll never understand his tower. And Graha's like, I know how to understand his tower. No, okay. No. Okay, Graha. You will not lose the royal blood. All you need to do is fuck. All you need to do is have some children. They can pass on the royal line. Just have kids. Them have kids. That's how you not lose the royal blood. But no, he's just like, I gotta do this. I gotta seal myself in a tower. Instead of sealing myself to a wife, I gotta seal myself to a tower. It's okay. That looks so silly. I love how silly Hrothgar look with hats now. I cannot. I can't. Nothing you say will change your mind, will it? No. Oh my god. Her original, her DOL outfit. They just took that outfit and put it on steroids with her current outfit in this part. They're like, you know what we can add? We can add more belts. We can add more latchy thingies. We can just like take this and make it worse. I find it hilarious that they call this Noah and the Crystal Tower is like an ark. So currently Grahati is sealing himself in Noah's ark. Goodbye, kitty man. I'll see you again in a few patches. Or in a few X-Packs. Where you then will have cute little hair things. And you just are even more of a fanboy. Like you thought he was a fanboy, now he gets worse. Yeah, I mean, Philia, despite like being damsel coded, sure could take some hits. Like with how softly she talks and how softly she like acts towards people, even with her anger, it's soft. And it's like, damn, she's hardy. It makes sense. All the miners, you gotta have some arm strength for mining. You gotta have some stamina for mining. You're built like a fucking brick if you're a miner. I just realized that after I'm done with my stream, I'm gonna go straight back to Planet Crafter and I'm going to keep making cute animals until I can get a rocket so I can go to Humble Planet and play through that. Finish Humble Planet, go to Selena, finish the moon, and then go back to Toxic Planet. I love the Miners Guild. I love the fact that it's a pub. I would spend all day there. That is so on brand. Like all of the guilds, you go into the guilds and you look around and then you learn more about the people that run the guilds and you're like, yeah, I can see why your area looks like this. And thank you, Nero. Thank you for giving up and moving on and going and trying to make yourself into a better person, but you just become more of an eccentric person. I appreciate Nero for having one brain cell. And yeah, I can believe she danced there. Lemon is great. I would want her as my adopted mommy. But yes. Oh, Katza, cat, and somebody else is an FC bird, cat and bird. Man, oh God, thinking about the character growth of different characters now, it's so nice to see. By the way, the only reason I got into this game is because I was told I could make cat girls. Squall's outfit with glasses, short shorts, thigh-high boots. I love this. I love the fit. I love the fit. And the glasses are just chef's kiss. Fucking love the glasses. I should go away before they're out of the cutscene. No, look. It's a Mikote. I appreciate all the thigh-high boots that both the men and the women can wear in this game. Because I am a sucker for thigh-high boots and thigh-high socks. I fucking love them. And I love the fact that, like, it's just men and women in this game can wear thigh-high boots. Don't be like World of Warcraft and deny me thigh-high boots. Be like Fable. Like Fable. I love the Fable games. My dude wore the shortest shorts, a crop top, thigh-high boots, a crop jacket, and all of it was in hot pink. So when you're in Final Fantasy 14 and a man can fucking wear thigh-high boots, yes. Now give me more short shorts for the men. I don't care what anyone says. I want some fucking hot pants and short shorts for the men. And make them tight. Don't give me just like basketball looking shorts. Actually make them like the women's shorts. The men deserve that. The men deserve hot pants. They deserve it. They need it. Please, Square Enix. I need men in short shorts. Oh, I keep forgetting the whisper opens up at the bottom. Oh man, 1.0 and 480 quality. Oh, that's so old looking. Oh man, I used to think the top that she wears in that video was like the greatest top ever. But yeah, I was not here for 1.0. I didn't even know that was a thing. At that point, I was obsessed with Final Fantasy 13. Okay, I'm going out with the crystal towers. Hell yeah, out of the dark. And a puff of darkness. I love that outfit. I don't actually have the outfit. I never actually bought it. 13 is my favorite Final Fantasy game. I have played pretty much all of them except 11 and 12. 11, I could go and play it, especially since they've like updated. 12 never really interested me, but I have the special edition of it. And one of these days I probably will play 12 just so I can see why my bestie's obsessed with that game. It didn't draw me in at the time. But 13, oh my god, 13. 13 2 shattered me, especially with all the different endings. And then Lightning Returns. I'm so glad that 13 got 3 games. I love that. Yeah, Lightning's just like, I could just, you know, have a family and, you know, support my sister. I could go be a badass. She chose to go be a badass. And then she got cursed. And I love the fact that her Lassie brand is over her heart. That's very fitting for her. I love Vanille so much. I don't care what anybody says. Vanille is... Yes, and Fang is just like... Let me open that up. I want to see. Fang had no... Unless you specifically put up a boundary, Fang was just gonna do what Fang does. I love Fang. I love all the characters in the 13 universe. That entire party made me so happy. Yes, at first I wanted to throw Hope off a cliff, but Hope got better. Snow was great. He was even better in 13-2 when you like he's a depressed man. Yeah, Snow is Prince Charming who can punch you through a wall. I love it. He was a fucking himbo in the first game. In the second game, he's just depressed. He needs a therapist. Just all the characters. All the characters. I want to replay the 13 games, but I have 13 on Steam, but 13 was not properly ported for the PC, so it stutters, and there's no way to fix it. I know that they are possibly planning on patching it, because 13 was on their roster of games that they were like doing stuff with, so I'm hoping they bring out a patch for the PC that will stop the stuttering. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to fucking get myself an Xbox 360. Which I have not had one of those since I lived in Kansas 15 years ago. Just to play the games again. Because none of the games are properly ported for the PC. Oh. 86. I had my Oma, my grandmother in Germany, had an original Game Boy, and we had an original Nintendo. That the very first game I ever played, video game I ever played, was Spy vs. Spy. We also had the original Duck Hunt. When my Oma would let me play on her Game Boy, which that was a giant brick back then. I got to play Tetris. I didn't understand Tetris. Nobody explained Tetris to me. I didn't know until I was an adult what the point of Tetris was. All of it was in English, though, so I had no idea what was going on because I spoke German. But we got an American GI, got the stuff for my Oma. Then when we moved to the States, my uncle bought a Super Nintendo, or what was known in Japan as a Famicom 2. And that is how I played Link to the Past, Final Fantasy VI, labeled as Final Fantasy III, and all these other games. See, I'm just a straight up, I'm just a straight up like middle millennial, and I was what would be called the MTV generation, because MTV still played during the daytime. It was all music videos, and then at nighttime they would play like cartoons like Ren and Stimpy and stuff like that. And then we also had like the early video games. Like I remember some of the original arcade cabinets. Didn't understand what was going on because it was all in English. I think I did not know any English back then. I was a German kid, but we had access to a military base. See, you would still be considered like a millennial because it's 1995 is a cutoff, and my baby sister is 1994, so she would be closer to a zillennial. Because my husband is 92 and he considers himself just a straight up millennial. He's just like a baby millennial. And yeah, when 13 came out, it was a after a very big male dominated push of the early 2000s where men are like, ew, women gamers, those don't exist. And having so many games where women were just objects, and then 13 coming out, 13 was such a breath of fresh air that not only did we have a female lead, but we had a strong female lead who wasn't damsel coded in the end. Because there was so many games back then where you could play as a woman, but she would be limited to what she could do, and she would always have to be saved. And Lightning did not have to be saved. That was so great. I actually cosplayed as her. I loved cosplaying as Lightning. I see. I have my own opinions on games, and sometimes they align with people, sometimes they don't. Like, I realized as when I got older that there was just a huge push of men games, men game, only men game, only men can game. I went to high school where the dudes didn't care. They just thought it was cool that we played the games that they did. They were just like, yeah, more people in my fandom. Then again, I didn't hang out with incels. Um, all the dudes I hung out with were actually pretty neat, except one guy. Um, oh God. Okay, so I went to the high school. If you know this name, and we called him Greg because we already had a Daniel in the group. But back then he was even weird. But he is currently a kind of low-cal level. He's not a gamer, but he's weird. He goes by the name of Onision. I was in junior year. No, I met him technically as a sophomore. But like my junior year, he was a senior. He dropped out. He was so fucking weird even back then. But yeah, we refused to call him the name he wanted to be called. We just called him Greg because we already had a Daniel in the group. That's my weird fact. I went to school with Onision. He was fucking weird even back then. And he actually coded, he was actually pretty decent at coding back then with HTML3. And he coded one of the pages that my high school kept up for a few years. Yeah, Banana Man himself before YouTube. I knew the Banana Man before he got on YouTube, back when he didn't really mention his religion that he created too much at school. But I know he tried to recruit a few people. Like, he tried to recruit one of my exes. And for him hating the idea of self-harm and stuff, he sure went after women who self-harmed. That was his type. I don't care what he says. That's who he went after. Thankfully, my ex and I were actually dated him, but they got close at it for a while. Oh my God, that's amazing. Like, I've met voice actors and stuff like that, but when it comes to like, weird, yeah, I went to school with Onision, and I did not like him back then. I did not like being around him. I did not like listening to him talk. And then after high school, never hearing about him again, and one day having a former friend go, hey, this guy Onision, we went to school with him. And looking at my sister's yearbook, it was like, holy fuck. And then finding out more and more about what the fuck he did after high school, it's like, oh my God, I'm so glad I never became friends with him. See, I'm pretty sure like some of the people I went to high school with are criminals now. I know a few of them are dead. But I recently got back in touch with my high school best friend, but even she just does not know what happened to a lot of people that we were close with. And one of my best friends from high school just turned out to be a huge racist, and that's why I stopped being friends with them. But yeah, we have some claims to fame at my school, like the football player for the Seattle Seahawks, Jermaine Kersey, came from my high school. So yeah. Next stream is actually gonna be a Wednesday, but it's gonna be Scarlet Nexus, because on Wednesday and Fridays I play Scarlet Nexus because I'm trying to get through that game. Because I promised Cell that I would get through that game and then play the Resident Evil games, because he just recently got me the Resident Evil games. Like, he got me 2, 3, and 4. So I'm gonna be playing those, and then in summertime I start school. So I've got like 6 months. But I've only got, oh god, calendar. See, 1, 2, 3. I'm only streaming for the next 3 weeks. Well, technically 4 weeks. So I'm streaming for next month, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'll be off for a month because I have major surgery coming up at the end of next month. So yeah. As for Scarlet Nexus, I know nothing about it. I'm like flying by the seat of my pants, and I'm like enjoying it, I guess. Oh, and I'm glad you think I'm fun. Most people think I'm a lot because my ADHD brain just does not know when to shut up. And when I get angry, I speak in German. And yeah, I forgot to play this game for the past like 20 some minutes. I'm like, wow, I'm not even playing the game. I'm just standing there. At least we got the Crystal Tower raids done. So like next time we play this game, we're so much closer to Ilbert dying, and I'll be so glad. Because I fucking hate him. Oh, Ilbert can go suck a big dick. That's all I'll say about Ilbert. He made my man Raubon lose an arm. Raubon did not deserve that. That hasn't happened yet in this playthrough, but he did not deserve that. Why, yes. Go to bed. I hope you have a good night and you sleep well. I'm actually going to be signing off soon because I'm pretty sure my husband wants my attention now. There be your death. Ilbert. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just. I get it. You want to free your people. You want to bring your people back to the brink that they were from. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Just stop. Stop. Just stop it. Raubon got the better deal because he still got to keep Nanamo in that deal. And that's the important part. Nanamo is the important part. If Nanamo ever actually seriously dies in this game, I hope we get an option to burn the world. Because I fucking love Nanamo. She is too precious. Yes. That too. Actually, I'll insult a man's balls. Balls are wrinkly. I guess they're useful, but like, they're just wrinkly things that hang between your legs. I'm non-binary, so like I don't care if you got balls or not. All parts of a human body are wrinkly in the end. We're all just piloting meat suits until our meat suits fail. That's how I view the human body. Our meat suits make sounds that other people are just like, oh, that's funny. Other people are just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Have you taken your ADHD medications today? Yes, I have. But I keep taking it with caffeine. Anyways, yes, you get to bed. I am gonna go so I can go pay attention to my husband. Scarlet Nexus on Wednesday. I don't know exactly at what time. Hopefully I don't have overtime so I can sign on around the same time-ish. I'm not sick anymore, so yeah, I shouldn't miss the stream. I can fully hear out of my ears again. So that's a great thing. Actually, no, my left ear still closes up sometimes. So I have about 75% hearing most nights. Ah, yes. Thank you for coming in. I hope you sleep well. And as for everybody else, like, follow, all that sort of fun stuff. I put all these VODs on a YouTube channel with the same name, though it's Dedede Moto VODs. Buy my book if you like horror. It's horror, body horror, supernatural thriller with a female lead, LGBTQIA plus class, all that fun stuff, and its own dragon lore. Yes, I'm still writing the second book. There's no way in hell I'm getting it out within the next few days. Then my brain does not work that way. Check out my throne. I guess I got my bag of dicks from there, and I got to eat 2 of the flavors of the bag of the dicks, blues, raspberry, and cherry. I'm allergic to apples, so my husband got to eat the apple one. Donation fundraiser still up. In 1 month, I'm going through major surgery. I'm unfortunately part of the American healthcare system. My brain is dead. So yeah, Vicky Lou's adventures will continue next Monday. We are actually going to finish the Realm Reborn patches next Monday. We just got distracted with Crystal Tower raids. Which we got those done. We got to see Grahatia be like, fuck off everybody, I'm closing myself in and going to sleep. I need a nap. Well, he didn't say the fuck off part. He just said he needed a nap. So yeah. Hope you all have a good day or good night. I don't know which time zone it is. I just hope everybody has a good one. And if you want to insult a man's balls, make it creative. Make sure that you're not within arm's reach. Bye. Bye. Bye.